Alright, bad friends. A pretty good topic to talk about. Since nowadays I've been also getting mixed up with the wrong people, and it's honestly bothering me quite a lot. I mean, everyone has had a bad friend at one point, right? Now, it also depends on what you call a bad friend. There's a lot of characteristics that would fit that. I mean, you can have an untrustworthy friend who would just spill out all your secrets. I mean, I've experienced this one, not as much. But the one that I've experienced the most is the ones where either the ones that would leave you for other people that aren't like the best friends, I guess, and the ones that wouldn't stand up for you in an argument and would actually talk behind your back, and it's honestly the most annoying one. An untrustworthy friend. Oh god, I hate those. You'd see them a lot in schools actually. Online it's pretty often since you can get away with anything because hey, it's online, no one can see exactly what you're doing. It can be at many places at once and it's actually pretty bothering. And a person who talks behind your back, that's pretty common in schools as well. As I don't know why these people exist, honestly. They're just a big bother, and I'm pretty damn sure everyone has gotten mixed up with one of them. Now, two other characteristics of a bad friend are ones that take advantage of you, and the other one is the one with peer pressure. Just honestly, just don't peer pressure, okay? It's pretty unhealthy. It can actually affect people's mentality quite a lot, and it can actually get them into doing things that they wouldn't want to do. I mean, for example, let's just say, oh, someone's smoking. Please don't pressure someone to do something they don't want to. It's not healthy, and it's something very bothering to witness, and honestly, kind of shameful to admit that I've also contributed in peer pressure. It's just the idea of having to force someone to do something they don't want to do it's just kind of uncomfortable the more you think about it. That can go any way, literally any way. It can be the smallest of things or the biggest of things. Either way, it's something they don't want to do, and I don't think forcing them to do it is something very healthy. Another trait or type of bad friend is ones that lie often and just knowingly gives you bad advice. Now these are kind of hard to detect since lies are lies. You never know whether they're real until you figure out the truth for yourself. And unless you're some sort of mastermind, you wouldn't be able to figure out what's a good advice if you're asking for them already. But then again, it's hard to both not get mixed up or not be one of these people. I mean, it's easy to not just be a horrible friend, but then you never know who's being a horrible friend to you. And honestly, I've been experiencing them on the daily, and I still experience having bad friends. And it's honestly kind of painful on the next level, but what can I do? People are people, and honestly, I just lose respect for so many people. I mean, what happened, you know. It can get worse, it can be better, but just be ready to move on if someone's being a horrible person to you. If someone's being a horrible friend to you and you notice it and you're just ready to move on, just tell them, hey, I don't want to be friends anymore. Block them, or just avoid them, block all contact with them, and just move on. I mean, you shouldn't feel so much about it since they were a horrible person to you. While of course that doesn't always apply, since friends are friends either way. You probably have had a lot of memories with that person at one point, and it's honestly gonna be probably heartbreaking depending on who I'm talking about. But then again, that person treated you horribly, and you should be ready at all times to just say no thanks, I'm out. Of course, some people make friends with others for reasons they can't control. For example, blackmailing, but those are already obvious that they're bad friends. I've always had experiences with fake friends. Fake friends are something that are very hard to detect because, hey, you never know when they're fake or not, because, as I said again, lies are very hard to detect. But then again, I've had a lot of horrible experiences with people, whether it's online or real life, and it's honestly kind of affected me a lot, and it's affected me both negatively and positively. It's affected me negatively just by thinking about it, but it's affected me negatively by thinking about it, as in I don't like remembering the situations that I've been in because of these people. But then again, I'm glad that I've had the experience, that I'm now able to learn from what's happened before. And it's honestly kind of like, I don't know, I just gotta appreciate that it's happened, you know. What's happened, and I'm fine now, and I kind of changed. I feel like a better person. I've got more experience with these things, and I know which people to hang out with and which people to not hang out with. And I know how people will treat you at one point, eventually. And it's I don't know, I feel like it's a blessing, at the same time it's a cursing, but then what works. It happened eventually, a lot of people will experience it. And a lot of people have experienced it before, as it's a very common thing. But please, if you don't like somebody, don't fake the fact that you're friends with them. Just tell them straight away. It might actually hurt them if you drag it on for long enough. Just please tell them that you don't want to hang out. It's fine to say no, okay? It's fine. It won't hurt anybody, not as much as you probably think. But if it does, what happens, as long as you slightly prioritize yourself. And then again, always have some sort of priority. Pick the choices that make you more comfortable. It's about you after all. I mean, of course, you also gotta make other people comfortable. But again, it's about you. It's not about them. It's what's better for you. Life is a fight for survival. This has been a short one. It's because I never found the exact time. I've been kind of busy today. Yeah, but I'll try to be more active with this. Don't expect anything this week, possibly, unless this gets a lot of support. But then again, the only reason I'm kind of doing this now is because it's the only time I'll be able to, because of school. And right now I have a winter break, which is very good for me. But what is it called? I have 3 ideas of what I should talk about next. Shower thoughts, shower and before sleep thoughts, my bad. Like the topic itself, not them. I don't really have much shower thoughts or before sleep thoughts, except I reflect on my life. And the second one is video game mentality, which for some reason I just really want to talk about, because I don't know, I have a lot to say about that. And the third one is, wait, I forgot which one is the third one. Wait, let me check. Oh yeah, demotivation problems. It's kind of common. Even I have demotivation problems, and I feel like I could maybe talk about it on whether how to actually fix it and get through it, and tips I do or use for myself and tell other people. And yeah, that's about it. Honestly, I really don't have much to say. Thanks for watching, I guess. Don't forget to drop a like, wink wink. Okay, that's so weird. Why am I saying that? I don't know, I just didn't expect the last one to get that much support. So yeah, thanks for my friend Phantom. And last pinned comment was like, Fortnite, woo, yeah. So I guess Fortnite, woo, yeah.